Welcome to Learning English with Leanne. Help with writing. This video will help you use because, as, and since in sentences and paragraphs. It's important that you have a mixture of words to use so that you don't repeat. So we're going to look at how to use because, as, and since to connect two sentences together to say why an action happens. So you can see at the top our sentence structure. We have an independent clause, then we have our link or our connection, and then we have a second independent clause that says why something happens. What does that mean? So an independent clause, we have a subject and a verb. It's a clear sentence by itself. Then we have our connections here, because, so, or since. And then our second clause must also have a subject and verb. So here's an example of two independent clauses or two simple sentences. The exam was easy. We have a subject, the exam, the verb was, and then our second independent clause or second sentence, we have a subject, I, and the verb studied. So these are good short sentences. But to write better, we need to write some compound sentences, putting these two things together. So what we're going to do is we're going to take away the full stop and we're going to use because. Yeah, the exam was easy because, meaning why? Why was it easy? Because I studied very hard. So now we have a good compound sentence. Here's another example. So we've got two simple sentences. I sent an email. No one ever answers the phone. Two short, simple sentences. But we want to make a compound with because. Yeah, so again, we remove the full stop. We use because, and then the reason why did I send an email? No one ever answers the phone. So we've got now a good compound sentence here. Much better writing. We can also start our sentence with because, but when we start with because, we must use a comma between the two independent clauses. Because I studied very hard, comma, the exam was easy. And a second example, we start with because and our reason why with a comma and then the action that we are talking about. Also we can use as, but we must use a comma with as so that the meaning is because. As has different meanings. So with because, to mean because, we need the comma. So here's an example. The exam was difficult, comma, as I didn't study. It's the same meaning as because. The exam was difficult because I didn't study. The exam was difficult as I didn't study. Also, we can start our sentences with as and the reason why clause. But again, you can see we've got the comma to separate the two clauses. And then finally, we can use since to mean because, but we must start with the sentence. So since I didn't study, comma to separate our clauses, the exam was difficult. Since the research was incomplete, the results were not published. So how you can build more compound sentences with your writing. Now we're going to look at an example of how to use these words in a paragraph. But it's very important that we have good paragraph structure when we're writing in English. So you can see here we need three things. We need a good topic sentence, we need supporting statements, and then the last thing for our paragraph, our concluding statement to finish it off. So let's look at a topic sentence. So you can see here we need a subject and a controlling idea. So English is our subject, but English is a very big topic. So we need exactly what about English will we write about? and this is what we call a controlling idea. Okay, so we're going to say that English is helpful. So this paragraph is only going to talk about English, our subject, and then only the controlling idea. Why is it helpful? How is it helpful? So we're controlling what the paragraph talks about. It's very important, so it has a clear focus. So then we have our supporting statements. So it's a good idea to learn at least a little, and we're going to, why is this a good idea? Because and the reason why. Okay, so that's one supporting statement, and why. Then we need another supporting statement and why. And this time you can see we've started with since English is the second or third language for many people, in many countries, sorry. We see our comma here, so we've said our reason why first. Speaking some simple English will help when you travel. Okay, we've got a topic sentence and two supporting statements and why. So our paragraph is getting better, but we need to add more. So again, here's another idea. English can provide you with more job opportunities. Why or how? Why? Because why? As many companies are international and business is often done in English. So you can see we're building here. And then here's another supporting statement. Additionally, English may help you get a better job and salary in your workplace. Why? As it makes you a more valuable employee. Then our concluding statement. To conclude, English is helpful for travel, getting a job, and may even help you get a promotion. So we're restating our main supporting ideas to conclude, to finish off our paragraph nicely. So you can see we've got a mixture here. Instead of using because, we've got because, since, and as, and we've used them all to say why we think English is a helpful language. Thanks for watching. Please like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more videos. To subscribe, press the button in the corner. Thank you.